Good morning. I am currently on my way to Houma, Louisiana for a Relay for Life in Terrebonne Parish. Terrebonne Parish has a ginormous Relay for Life. I do believe they have, I can't remember the number that I was told on how many survivors are at this relay, but it's huge compared to the one in our area. Now, I thought the one in our area was pretty big. This is by far the biggest Relay for Life in the state of Louisiana. And I did not know this until a few weeks ago, but the American Cancer Society is nationwide. So they do like Relay for Life in, I don't know, Japan, Africa. They have Relay for Life events all over the world, which I think is really cool, even though it's the American Cancer Society. So this Relay for Life in Terrebonne Parish has the highest customer service rating nationwide out of all the Relay for Life events. And they've invited leadership from various areas in the Mid-South Division, which is Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, to attend this relay. I think there's like 40 of us or 35 or something like that of us. Anyway, we are going to attend tonight's relay, and we're going to get ideas and see the different things that they do. We have several people that are going to come speak to us, and then tomorrow morning we're going to cap it off with a breakfast. Now, if you know anything about Relay for Life, you know that it is a nighttime event and it goes all through the night. The point is that cancer never sleeps. So we do this event to honor the ones who are fighting right now with their battle with cancer, and also to honor those who have fought the good fight and they are surviving. And we also do it to remember those who have lost their battle. So tonight's relay, I don't know that I'm going to make it all night long. I will try to make it as late as possible. I'll be honest with you, I have never stayed all night at our relay back home. I usually poop out about midnight because ours is on a Friday night and I have to run the next morning. So this is a Saturday night, it goes into Sunday, and then tomorrow morning we're going to cap it off with a breakfast for us who are coming leadership-wise. In the meantime, I am also going to stop by a few, hopefully I have enough time to make it, plantation homes on my way to Houma. Now, back in high school, my parents and I took a vacation one summer, and my brother, where we just visited a bunch of plantation homes. We went to a water park in Baton Rouge. We did several fun things, but part of the trip involved going to several plantation homes to tour, and I absolutely loved it. I was obsessed with plantation homes. Like, if I would have been around in the 1900s and lived in a gigantic plantation home, I would have been a happy camper, which I say that, but the grass isn't always greener on the other side. I love being alive today, but everybody has their I don't know, things they love, and this is something that I love. And okay, back to high school. Whenever we were researching plantation homes, now the internet wasn't around back then, or it wasn't around this as like it is today. I had found a brochure about this one plantation home called Shadows on the Teche, and they said that the plantation home had been left for ruin. And apparently, whoever decided to purchase it and refurbish it, when they were going through the home to see what was there, they went into the attic and they found trunk after trunk full of all these secrets about the house and history behind it. Ever since that day, I have been like, oh my gosh, I have to go to this plantation home. Unfortunately, plantation homes in Louisiana are scattered all over the place. So this one is way off the beaten path, and we weren't able to make it. Now, this weekend, guess which way Houma is? It's off the beaten path. And it just happens to go through New Iberia. My little drive here happens to go through New Iberia, where Shadows on the Teche resides. Go figure. So I am going to stop there first this morning. I am so excited. Like, seriously, we went on that vacation in like 97, I think, and I have been, like wanting to go to this plantation home ever since. So it's now 2014. I think it's time. So I'm going to stop there today. I'll take you guys along with me, and then I'll continue on to Houma, and we'll see where I go from there. I am by myself because Jason is working this weekend, and my mom's working this weekend, and I did have a friend that was going to come with me, but something came up and she wasn't able to come. We found out on Wednesday, so it was kind of, you know, last minute to find someone else to come with me. So I'm traveling alone this weekend, but I have you along with me, and I'm very excited to share this whole weekend experience with you. So come along for the ride, and we'll see where this adventure leads. I made it to New Iberia. That is the Shadows. I'll show you a little bit better once we get in. Start out at the visitor center, and then I'm going to walk through the home grounds, and then at 1:15, which I have about half an hour, they will start a tour of the inside of the house. So I'm excited to see that. Here's the home. It's Shadows on the Teche in New Iberia. Here are some of the grounds, and I need to find out the story. I don't know if all this used to be cane field and now it's like the main part of the town, because that is the main street, all the cars that you hear. So I need to hear that part, but I'm very intrigued to find out the history behind this home. I just absolutely love old Louisiana history. The home is right on the water, which I'm kind of surprised that, I don't know, I'm curious how this has fared through hurricanes. I arrived here like a little bit early. They do tours on the 15 after every hour, so I'm waiting for 1:15 to do the actual home tour. I can honestly say that this is a first. I have never seen bodies of people who lived at the home itself buried on the property. This poor guy drowned in the Isle d'Anier. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. He was like 40 something years old. Poor thing. So the house was built between 1831 and 1834, and it only occupies 2.5 acres of the original 156 acre property, which I think is very interesting. This is the visitor center where you start out, and then you cross the street to the home, which is through those trees. This is the main road. It's just beautiful. All of the oaks with the moss. Absolutely gorgeous. We weren't allowed to photograph or video the tour, but we can take pictures and stuff outside. This is an old cistern, and it's the way the water gets into the ground. And they would pull water out by buckets. And a kitchen, an outdoor kitchen, used to be right here. That's Bayou Teche back there, which you can't really see. So we weren't allowed to video on the tour, but that was a very, very neat tour. This house is really cool, especially because in this room right here, behind me, is a ginormous door that's autographed by famous people who visited this house. And guess who signed the door? Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. Not lying. It says something along the lines of the best friend a house ever had, relating to the last owner of this house. He put in the effort to completely restore this house, and Walt Disney visited. And it's right there, his autograph on a door. I couldn't take a picture, I was so upset. So that home tour was really, really cool. It was given by a little old Cajun lady that was born and raised in New Iberia. Y'all, seriously, I have found my job when I retire. I am going to tour plantation homes. I just think that would be the coolest thing ever. About the whole sugarcane thing, the person who built the home, the family that built the home, had land about 16 miles away, and that's where their sugarcane, their corn, and their cotton was cropped or farmed. Their cotton crops were. And on the house itself, there was 200 something acres, and I'm not sure exactly what all was on that apart from the house and the bayou. The house is on Bayou Teche, which is why it's named Shadows on the Teche. And I honestly had no clue about the Walt Disney thing. I still can't get over that. And when she pointed out his name on the door, I think I was like a little bit starstruck or something. I could not believe. I was just blown away. So now I'm on my way to Houma. I have about an hour of driving, and then I'll have about 30 minutes in the hotel before I have to walk across the street for the event. So I'm looking forward to seeing what all they have there to offer and what all I can learn to bring back to my area. And I guess the next time I see you will be a relay. So I'll see you there. The first thing I did when I got to the room was make a big old pot of coffee. Well, that's my cup. And unfortunately they don't have the take-home cups, so I have to drink this really quick before I head out to relay. I also changed my clothes into my relay gear, and I will show you, let's see, in here. This is a shirt that my hospital crew made last year. Our theme was superheroes, so this was our shirt. And instead of wearing my committee shirt today, since I'm not committee for this specific relay, I thought I would just wear this team shirt from last year. And tennis shoes, because I plan on doing a lot of walking tonight. So now I'm going to drink my coffee really fast, and then I'm going to head across the street. So the basic idea behind Relay for Life is all of these teams from various places in the area come together and raise money for the American Cancer Society and fight back against cancer. They do a survivor ceremony at 6 o'clock where all the survivors get on the track and walk around, and then at 9 o'clock they do what they call a luminaries ceremony, where all these bags that surround the track are lit. These bags are made in honor and memory of those who have lost their fight and those who are surviving cancer, and it's just a very touching ceremony. So that will be coming up next. At the moment, I'm just checking out all these booths to see what they have. There's all kinds of stuff. Anything you can imagine to fundraise, people have. From food to jumping games, all the way to pony rides and a petting zoo. Wow. This is an ice cream New Orleans style snowball. It is amazing.
The first walk is for our survivors. Please line up behind the breakthrough. Go! Breakthrough! Come on, cheerleaders! Go! Looking good. We're proud of our survivors. Yes!
This booth had crawfish, and people boiled crawfish. People were eating them here, but I'm thinking they ran out. It's very popular earlier, very busy. It looks like they have crabs now, or maybe not. She's taking all the signs down. Well, they must have sold out, but anyway, that's really cool. I love this. It brings it all back. Why they relay. All these people. It's awesome. These bags are a part of what is called the luminarious ceremony, and they go all the way around the track, all the way down. They are filled with sand and a candle, and you write in honor and memory of those who have either lost their battle or those who are still fighting. And this is really a touching ceremony. It's about to start in about 5 minutes. And it's different in every community, and I love seeing all the different ways that they honor these fighters and survivors, and it's really cool. Beignets. They're shaped like a ribbon, and this one's a butterfly. That's nifty. So this relay event goes on to 1:30, but after after the Luminaria ceremony, a lot of teams pack up and leave, which is what happens where I'm from too. And actually, I don't know that I'm going to make it to 1:30 either. I have never stayed overnight. Ours in my hometown goes on till 6 a.m., but I've never ever stayed that late. I do think this is hilarious. This is a physician band called the Yum Yum Band from Thibodeau or Houma. I can't remember which one they said. But anyway, they're like jamming on stage.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Rockin' all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Rockin' all the time.
I was going to attempt to make it all night at this relay. Their relay goes to 1:30 a.m. But it's 11 o'clock and I am worn out because I woke up early this morning and met up with a friend for a 6-mile run, and then I just went, you know, all day long. So now I am really tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. I have an 8 o'clock breakfast in the morning to discuss some more ideas. This relay was great. It was great being here. I got a lot of ideas. I got to meet a lot of neat people. I got to see a lot of things that I'm going to take back to our relay committee and see what they think. Same thing in breakfast in the morning is going to be a very similar idea. We get to talk and kind of share our ideas and what we do that works for us, and it'll be neat to see how everybody does things differently. So thank you for joining me today. I am going to go to sleep, and I know I'm going to sleep very well, and I will see you guys in the morning. Thanks again for joining me. I had a great time. I hope you did as well. Bye.